Right now, there's a number that's quietly determining whether you'll pay an extra $100,000 over your lifetime or not, and 9 out of 10 people in their 20s are absolutely destroying it without even knowing. I'm talking about your credit score. And before you click away thinking, I don't care about credit scores, hear me out, because this one mistake I'm about to show you cost me $47,000. Not in debt, not in bad investments. In extra interest I had to pay on my mortgage, my car loan. And my credit cards, all because of something I did when I was 23 years old that I thought didn't matter. Here's what's insane. This mistake seems completely harmless when you make it. You don't feel any pain. There's no immediate consequence. But 5 years later, when you try to buy a house or finance a car, you realize you've been silently sabotaging your financial future. Today I'm going to show you the exact mistake that 90% of people make in their 20s. Why it's so devastating, and most importantly, how to fix it even if you've already made it. If you're under 30 and you have any type of credit card or loan, you need to watch this entire video. Your future self will either thank you or hate you based on what you do right now. Let's go. Okay, here's the mistake that's destroying your credit score. You're closing old credit cards. Now, you're probably thinking, wait, what? I thought closing cards I don't use was the responsible thing to do. That's exactly why this mistake is so common. It seems logical. You have a credit card you opened in college that you never use anymore. Maybe it has no rewards. Maybe you don't like the bank, so you close it to simplify your finances. And in that moment, you just tanked your credit score. Let me explain why this is so devastating. Your credit score is made up of 5 factors, but TWO of them are absolutely critical. Number 1, length of credit history, 15% of your score. Number 2, credit utilization, 30% of your score. Together, that's 45% of your entire credit score. And when you close an old credit card, you destroy both of these factors at the same time. First, let's talk about credit history length. Credit scoring models love old accounts. The older your average account age, the better your score. Let's say you have 3 credit cards. Card A, opened 6 years ago. Card B, opened 3 years ago. Card C, opened 1 year ago. Your average account age is 3.3 years. Pretty good. Now, let's say you close card A because you never use it anymore. Suddenly, your average account age drops to 2 years. Just like that, you aged your credit profile backwards by over a year. And your credit score? It just dropped 20 to 40 points instantly. Here's where it gets WORS, credit utilization. This is the ratio of how much credit you're using versus how much you have available. Let's say you have those same 3 cards. Card A, $10,000 limit. Card B, $5,000 limit. Card C, $3,000 limit. Total available credit, $18,000. And let's say you currently have $2,000 in balances across all your cards. That's excellent. Anything under 30% is good, under 10% is great. But now you close card A with its $10,000 limit. Your new available credit is only $8,000. Your utilization is now $2,000 divided by $8,000 equals 25%. You just went from 11% utilization to 25% utilization without spending a single dollar, and your credit score drops a GAIN. Another 15 to 30 points, easy. It's by closing one old credit card. You just lost 35 to 70 points on your credit score in one day. I did this exact thing when I was 24. I had a basic Chase Freedom card I opened in college. Got a better rewards card, so I closed the old one to clean things up. My credit score dropped 52 points overnight. I didn't understand why until I applied for a car loan 2 months later and got quoted an interest rate that was almost 2% higher than I expected. Over a 5-year car loan, that higher interest rate cost me an extra $1,800, all because I closed a credit card I thought didn't matter. Here's the takeaway. Old credit cards are like financial gold, even if you never use them. They're working for you 24/7 by aging your credit profile and keeping your utilization low. Now, let me show you the real damage this mistake causes over your lifetime. Because it's not just about your credit score number. It's about what that number costs you in actual dollars. Here's how credit scores work for major loans. Excellent 740 plus. Best rates good 670 to 739. Decent rates fair 580 to 669. Higher rates poor below 580. Terrible rates are denied. A difference of just 50 to 70 points, which is exactly what closing old cards can move you down an entire tier. Let me show you what that means in real money. Let's say you're buying a $400,000 house with a 30-year mortgage. With a 740 credit score, you might get a 6.5% interest rate. With a 680 credit score dropped because you closed old cards, you're looking at 7.25%. At 6.5%, your monthly payment is $2,528. Total interest over 30 years, $509,933 at 7.25%. Your monthly payment is $2,729. Total interest over 30 years, $582,591. That's a difference of $72,658 in interest. Over $72,000 because you closed a credit card in your 20s. Let's do another one-car loans. You're financing a $35,000 car for 5 years. Good credit, 740 plus. 5.5% APR fair credit, 688.5%. APR at 5.5%. Total interest paid equals $5,149 at 8.5%. Total interest paid equals $8,193 difference, $3 for 4. So just between your mortgage and car loan, that closed credit card in your 20s cost you over $75,000 in extra interest. But wait, it gets worse. Lower credit scores also mean higher insurance premiums, as many insurers use credit scores. That's an extra $300 to $500 per year. Security deposits on apartments and utilities, it's $500 to $1,000 tied up that you could be investing. Harder time getting approved for rentals. Some landlords have credit score minimums. Higher interest on ANY credit. You use personal loans, business loans, everything. Potential job rejections. Some employers check credit, especially for financial positions. Remember when I said this mistake cost me $47,000? Here's the breakdown. Car loan higher rate, $1,800 extra. Credit card interest before I paid them off, $3,200 extra mortgage, bought a house at $27, $42,000 extra over the life of the loan, all because I closed one credit card when I was 24 and didn't understand how credit scores worked. Here's the brutal truth. The mistakes you make with credit in your 20s follow you for decades, and most people have no idea they're even making them. Alright, so now you know the mistake. Let's talk about what you should do instead. Rule number 1, never close your oldest credit cards. Ever. I don't care if you never use them. I don't care if they have terrible rewards. Keep them open. But what if there's an annual fee? Okay, here's the exception. If a card has an annual fee and you're not getting value from it, call the bank and ask to downgrade to a no-fee version of the card. Most banks will let you do this, and it keeps the account open with the same account age. Problem solved. Rule number 2. Put a small recurring charge on old cards to keep them active. Credit card companies can close inactive accounts, which has the same effect as you closing them. Here's what I do. I put one subscription on each old card. Netflix on one, Spotify on another, my gym membership on another. Then I set up autopay for my checking account to pay the full balance each month. The cards stay active, my credit history keeps aging, and I don't have to think about it. Rule number 3. Keep your overall credit utilization under 10% for the best score. Under 30% is okay. Under 10% is optimal. If you have $20,000 in total available credit, try to keep your balances under $2,000 at any given time. Here's a pro tip. You can ask for credit limit increases on your cards every 6 to 12 months. This increases your available credit, which lowers your utilization, which boosts your score. And I do this on all my cards once a year. Takes 5 minutes per card. And most of the time they approve it automatically with no hard inquiry. Rule number 4. Don't open a bunch of new credit cards all at once. Every new card lowers your average account age and creates a hard inquiry on your credit. 1 new card per year is fine. 3 new cards in 3 months. That's going to hurt your score. Be strategic. Open cards you'll actually use for a long time. Rule number 5. This should be obvious, but pay everything on time. Always. Payment history is 35% of your credit score, the biggest single factor, and one late payment can drop your score 60 to 100 points and stay on your report for 7 years. Set up autopay for at least the minimum payment on everything. You can always pay more manually, but the autopay ensures you never miss a payment. Now, what if you already closed old cards? You can't reopen them in most cases? But here's what you can do. 1. Become an authorized user on someone else's old card. If your parents or a spouse have a card that's been open for 10 years, ask them to add you as an authorized user. Their account age and payment history can help your score. You don't even need to have the physical card, just being listed helps. 2. Open a new card now and commit to keeping it forever. The sooner you start aging a new account, the better. 3. Focus on the other factors you can control: utilization, payment history, and credit mix. Your score will recover over time as your other accounts age, but it's going to take a few years to fully rebuild what you lost. Here's the action plan. Check which cards you have right now. Identify your oldest ones. Make sure they're active with a small recurring charge and auto-pay setup. Never close them. Let me give you the blueprint for building an excellent credit score that'll save you hundreds of thousands of dollars over your lifetime. If you're just starting out in your late teens or early 20s, open one good credit card with no annual fee. Doesn't matter if the rewards aren't amazing, you're playing the long game here. Use it for small purchases. Pay it off in full every month. Set up autopay. That card is going to be your credit score MVP for the next 40 years. Treat it with respect. In your mid-20s, add 1 or 2 more cards if you want better rewards, but keep that first card active forever. Start thinking about getting a car loan or personal loan to diversify your credit mix, but only if you actually need it. Never go into debt just to build credit. Keep utilization low, pay everything on time, and let your accounts age. By your late 20s and beyond, you should have a solid credit foundation, multiple accounts, several years of history, low utilization, perfect payment history. This is when you're ready to apply for a mortgage and get the best rates possible. Your credit score should be 750 plus at this point if you've followed the rules. Here are the golden rules one more time. Never close old accounts. Keep utilization under 10%. Pay everything on time, always. Don't open too many new accounts at once. Use old cards occasionally to keep them active. Follow these rules from your 20s through your entire life, and you'll save yourself 6 figures in interest payments. Guaranteed, all right? Let's recap what we covered. Number 1. The biggest credit score mistake in your 20s is closing old credit cards. This destroys your credit history length and your utilization ratio, 45% of your score. Number 2. This mistake can cost you over $75,000 in extra interest on mortgages and car loans over your lifetime. It's not just a number, it's real money. Number 3. Never close old cards. Keep them active with small recurring charges and autopay. Ask for credit limit increases annually to boost your available credit. And number 4, start building credit early. Be strategic about new accounts and play the long game. Your 40-year-old self will thank your 20-year-old self. Now here's what I need you to do. Drop a comment right now with your current credit score. If you don't know it, just type "checking mine" and go check it after this video. It's free on Credit Karma. And be honest, have you made this mistake? Did you close an old card? Let me know in the comments. Stop making mistakes that cost you thousands. Start building wealth instead. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.